Hey guys, happy Sunday. Welcome back to Speaking 360. What are we going to be talking about today? Well, we're going to be looking at something that you've asked for in the comments, how to sell when you're speaking virtually or live in person without being pushy or salesy. How do you do it if you don't like to sell? Even if you don't have any products, actually. That's what we're going to look at today. We're going to assume you don't have any products. It works equally well if you do have products, but we're going to assume, because I think it may be more inclusive for many of you, you don't have products, but you're just selling your coaching services, your one-to-one coaching services. Now, let me just say, we're going to cover 3 different ways that you can sell without being salesy over the coming weeks. Today, we're looking at the first one of those. Okay, there's lots of different ways that you can do this. So how do we do this? Well, the first thing we're going to do, there's 5 steps to this. You're going to turn your expertise into a system. Turn your expertise into a system. People find it very easy to follow 5 steps or 7 steps or 9 steps. If they think they need to kind of understand a topic in great detail, that might be more difficult for them to get their head around. They may not feel that they can do it or they have time for it. It's going to be too much effort. But if you tell them there's 5 steps or 7 steps or 9 steps, people feel like that's manageable. So how do you sell without being salesy? 5 steps. Number 1, turn your expertise into a system. Number 2, create a graphic for the system. Number 3, pick your very best bit. Number 4, create a great 30-minute lesson. And then number 5, make a sales page. So that's it. How you sell without being salesy. We're going to look at each of these in turn. So number 1, turn your expertise into a system. So let's say we're talking about me, speaker training, and I want to sell my one-to-one speaker training services, and to make it easy for you to understand, we're going to turn it into a system. So step 1 of this then, first part of the system, is I'm going to teach you how to master your message. Step 2 is I'm going to teach you how to master the use of your voice. Step 3, I'm going to teach you how to master your use of your body language, including your facial expressions. Step 4, I'm going to make sure you're bulletproof in the delivery, so you never get lost. And then step 5 is a mindset. We're going to teach you how to be how to develop unshakable self-confidence. So that's my system for teaching you to be a really powerful and impactful speaker. Okay? Step 1, turn your expertise into the system. That's the system. Step 2, create a graphic for the system so it's real easy for people to see what your system is and what they're getting. So step 1, master your message. Step 2, master your voice. Step 3, master your body language. Step 4, get bulletproof with the delivery. Step 5, develop unshakable self-confidence. There it is. Real simple. So step 2, create a graphic for the system. Now, step 3, pick your best bit. Of all of these 5, which one is my best bit? Where do I really shine? If this is my shop window and I'm going to put my very best stuff in the shop window, what am I going to put in the shop window? I don't know. I like them all, but I'm going to go with step 1. Master your message. That's the one that is going to be me at my very best. Master my message. So step 3 is pick your very best bit. I'm picking step 1 of that system. And then step 4 is create a great 30-minute lesson. This is going to be your free webinar or your paid webinar or your kind of introduction to your services. It's going to be great standalone value. People are going to love it. It's really going to help them, but it's going to show them what you can do and hopefully tempt them into stepping forward into engaging your coaching services. So create a great 30-minute lesson. So on step 1 of my system, master your message, I'm going to create a system that they can move through that I'm going to teach during the 30-minute webinar. Now, first of all, first important thing is I think you've got to make a point. If you're going to stand up to speak, you've got to have something to say. So what are you going to say? You've got to make a point. But then you've got to make it interesting because it's probably a bit dull at first. And then I think if you can make it entertaining, so much the better. People love to have fun while they're learning. So step 3, make it entertaining. Step 4, make it shorter. It's too long. When you first come up with it, it's too long. It needs to be more efficient. You've got to treasure the audience's time, every precious second of the audience's time. So you're going to make it shorter. So that's my webinar for teaching step 1 of the system, master your message. So remember, it's standalone value. I'm going to do a great job teaching you how to master your message. I'm going to give you everything I can. But at the beginning, I'm going to say, so I'm going to teach those 4 points. But at the beginning, before I start teaching point 1, I'm going to say, I'm going to give you some great information, and I'm going to give you all I possibly can, but we've only got 30 minutes together. So I'm going to do my best, and this you will take your speaking to the next level. You're going to be able to take this and use it right away, but I know from past experience, some of you are going to want more. So I promise I'll save a few minutes at the end to show you how you can dig into this in more detail with me if you want. Okay? Does that sound fair? All right, let's dig in then to step 1. And then we'll go through the 4 points. And then at the end, after we've done step 4, I'll come back and say, right, well, we're nearly out of time. Remember at the beginning I said I'd show you how we can dig into this together in more detail. Well, this is what that looks like. And then I'll talk to you about how you can enroll in the program, how you can sign up for coaching services. See how easy it is? So there they are. That's the free webinar. That's the bit that you're going to teach, which is you at your best. Then at the end, you're just going to put up a simple sales page. Now, I'm not a sales page expert. I've just done this for illustrative purposes. I'm not teaching you how to do sales pages here, okay? So don't message me. But just so you know, as a placeholder, 10-week deep dive with Roddy Galbraith into speaker training program, master the message, master the messenger, and make some money. Buy now. And I'm going to encourage you to jump in and buy the program, sign up for the 5-step program. So that's it. Simple, really. You can do this. Anyone can do this. How to sell without being salesy. Step 1, turn your expertise into a system. Step 2, create a graphic for the system. Step 3, pick your very best bit. Step 4, create a great 30-minute free lesson. You at your best. This is your shop window. Make sure you put your very best stuff in the shop window. And then step 5, make a sales page so people can jump in and buy at the end. Simple. Oh, before we wrap up, thanks so much for those of you who've liked the videos on YouTube. It really helps. It really helps get these free messages out. So if you can like the videos, that would be wonderful. It's also great when you put the comments in. This message, today's lesson was because people asked for how to sell. So let us know what you want to see. And subscribe and click the bell so you get notifications of future videos. That's wonderful too. And if you want to share the love, and encourage other people to sign up so that it can get emailed to them, then speaking360.com. Thanks very much. That's it for this week. I'll see you next week if I don't see you before. Lots of love. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless.